To wrap up this unit, instead of having a test, you're going to be completing a project about cells. So right now, if you haven't already, please pause me, go to the crate, and grab the instruction sheet that provides a little bit more detail about what's coming up. I'm going to just breeze through the information, and you need to get the details by reading that sheet and looking in your notes at the rubric. So pause me and come on back. What you're doing for this project, you have three different options. One option is to make a cell catalog. So look in the sheet that you grabbed from the crate and look at the specific things that you need to include. Here's an example. So they picked a plant cell, and if you choose the catalog, you're trying to sell the cell organelles. So this one, they're selling the nucleus because plant and animal cells have a nucleus. You're going to give it a price, describe why it should be purchased, put in some pictures. Cell wall, if you were selling to an animal cell, you wouldn't put this in there because an animal cell doesn't need it, etc. So a catalog, you're basically selling the organelles, you create a little contact information and whatnot, make it look nice. Here's another example, also to a plant cell, where they broke down selling the different things. They even created a little order form page here and all the information that was needed to finish up the project. Option 2 is to make a model of a cell, a 3D model, so a picture is not good enough for this. I've had people I actually had somebody last year take a big log and make that into a cell. Clay models. I've had somebody actually weld metal and make a cell. I still have it if you want to see it as an example. I also had somebody make a cake once with all the different organelles in the cell, but unfortunately with all the food allergies I can't allow that. If you're going the model route, look at the sheet so you know exactly what you need to put in there. You're going to have a key and explain what the organelles do, plus have that model ready to go. Your third option is to make a pamphlet or a brochure. So you pick a theme, a city, an amusement park, a zoo, a school, and you're going to center your cell around that theme. Here's an example called Plant Cell Plaza, which is a hotel. And you can see as I go through the organelles here that you're not just defining their jobs and what they do, you're making an analogy for it surrounding your theme. So all of these are surrounding the hotel theme. She picked the plasma membrane. At the gates there's bouncers at each of the hotel doors, so if you're trying to sneak in or break in, they'll throw you out. For the chloroplasts, she called them the energy efficient chloroplasts. Because we use so much energy to run Plant Cell Plaza, we use solar panels. These solar panels turn light into chemical energy. So she's still identifying that she's talking about chloroplasts, but making an analogy to the hotel. Another couple examples here would be an amusement park. So comparing each organelle to the amusement park. They have vesicle vehicle operators employed at the park. They have an important job of moving objects around in the park, just like a vesicle moves objects around in a cell. Ribosomes. Getting hungry? Visit one of our ribosomes near all of the roller coaster rides. They provide protein snack bars. So it compares a ribosome to its job in a cell, making protein, to that in an amusement park. I have a couple different examples of these, so some ideas if you're stuck. I have another type of amusement park here. I have a zoo, a college, a school. So you're going to compare organelles to whatever you pick. It's kind of like the Cell is Like a City worksheet that you did, where you had to figure out the analogies. It's that idea. Look at that sheet that you picked up from the crate, because I have very specific instructions depending on which project route you're going. And then also look in your note packet for the rubric. If you want to see how I'm grading you and how to get the highest possible score, read down the 5 column. Remember, you can't get Fs anymore. If you get an F, you have to keep redoing stuff. So just do this right the first time. With this information, go ahead and get started on your project. If you need any help or need any ideas, you're stuck, you're not sure really where to go or what to do, I can help you out. I can show you some examples. However, I don't want you to keep the examples because I don't want you copying. I want this to be your own work. So if you need any help, I'm more than happy to check things along the way. And then make sure that once you're done, you get your note packet turned in and any late work, because as this counts as the test, once the project is due, all of your late work is due as well. So good luck, and see me if you need any help.